Hello guys, welcome to week 6. This week we're going to talk about views. Last week we talked a little bit about actions, and we'll still talk a little bit more about actions this week. But our main focus this week is to talk about views. So we're going to discuss the UI views. So basically at this point we've developed applications that have views, but now we're going to add additional views on it. So if you've ever had a web app, or I'm sorry, an iPhone app or Android app or whatever the case is, and you pull it up, you may not see there's multiple views on the screen. So it'd be kind of like if you set up a website and you have different frames. You know, when you see stuff displayed on the screen, you just see what's displayed on the screen, but behind the scenes there might be frames like on your left side, on your right side, maybe on the bottom, and that's kind of what we're going to discuss today. We're going to discuss how to add another view within a view and different things that you could do with that type of environment. So for example, take an iPhone. When iPhone came out, if you ever noticed at the bottom it had like a tab bar and you could select stuff, and you could still have options like that with applications, and we'll find some examples, and those are considered views as well. So let me see if I can find some examples. Okay, so if I entered, I went into here, not Google but DuckDuckGo, and entered views in, and if you come here and click on these right here could be like your views right here. Like you have options like that. That could be considered a view. This can right here be a view. This is a view and it has multiple things in here. So it's using layouts. With an Android, that would be the same thing. This is very old right here. You won't see this available anymore unless you develop an older language, an older version of Apple. But these are all different examples of views. I was trying to look for something else, but can't find it. That's alright. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to create a project, a new project, a single view app. I'll call it my first view, and I'll leave all that the same. Hit next, hit create, and time to get started. Alright, hopefully I got enough room here. Yeah, could have added more, but whatever. So let's start off with the view. So it is over here somewhere. So let's see if we can find the views. I think I could just type in view. There we go. View controller. Oops, why did that not work? Okay, so I'm grabbing the wrong thing. I'm looking for UI view, not a regular view. Lots of views on here. Oh, here we go. That's what I want. We want this right here. It represents a rectangular region. So I'm just going to drag this guy out here somewhere. Put him in the center somewhere. So let's bring it down here. So this right here is just like I said, it's a UI view that's inside this view, because this is a view, but now we're adding another view on top of it. So let's just bring it here, like we've been doing. Alright, so now I'm going to add some background to it. I'm going to add a background. So if I do that, you can see the difference right away, because it's, you see when you double click on it, you could tell there's a view. This is your main view, this is your sub view within the view. Okay. Oh geez, don't want that. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is change the background color, and let's go with something different. You know what, I seen something up there I liked. You can make it anything. I like this color right here. So I'm going to make it this nice greenish color. Then I'm going to add some other objects to the screen. Alright, so let's add some objects here that we've already used or haven't used. So let's start with a button. So bring the button right down here. And what we'll do is we'll try to bring the button in the middle like we've been doing. Perfect. And let's give it some type of name. I'll just call it submit. Perfect. I don't like the text color of it though. It's blue and it doesn't really match well. So now I'm just going to change the font color because it just does not look right with that blue. It makes it want to turn yellow. I don't know what black's going to do. All right, so I'll just make it black. That looks a lot better actually. All right, so now I'm going to add a let's see here, text box or something of that sort. Let's do a segmented control. Displays multiple segments. And we haven't did this one yet, but we'll use it for this example. So let's pull it out here, and that is automatically blue, but later on we might want to change that because that's not going to look real good here, but whatever. So let's do a text fill, and I'll add it here as well. Oops. Maybe I choose a different background color because that one's starting to look a little funky. So the nice about it is you can kind of work your way around it and see what looks good and what doesn't. Oh, that didn't look too bad. That right there, I like that. That's good. Because the blue looks good with it and the black looks good. So that's good. So I just changed it a little bit. It looks pretty fancy. Alright, so now what I'm going to do here is come up here and we're going to create another button. And we're going to put it up here. So let's do what we've been doing. And, oops, see if I get that right. Yeah, that's good. So I am going to put show view, show my view. I'm going to change the font's color to black again. Try to keep it consistent in what I have down here. You could also make it bold if you want. That makes me think I should change this thing right down here because we're going to make this hide my view. So what we're going to have is when the user clicks on show my view, it's going to show this, and then when they have the view, they click on this and it hides the view. And what happens is this disappears and just shows this when this is here and this shows this. So it'll be pretty neat stuff. All right, so let's add our objects and click on this guy here. Move some things around here. I got some room so we don't lose you on the screen. So we're just adding our objects here. There we go. There we go. All right, cool. So now it's going to be a little bit different. You have to click on the entire view. So we need to add that in there. So let's see if I can pull this over here a little bit. And I can't. Hold on. This is where it gets tricky because you run out of real estate of what you want to do here. All right, so I just cut something off over there. All right, so we have our UI control. Oh, wrong one. Want to be in .h. All right, so we have our interface. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I have the whole control clicked on, hit control and come up here. And I want to call it something. You don't want to call it view. You want to call it, I'm gonna call it my view. All right, so then I want to choose my button. So let's say this button right here. Same thing, come down here. It's gonna be an action event. I will call it, let's see, show my view. Pretty straightforward. And then the same thing down here. I'm gonna click this guy up here, and I'm gonna call it hide. Oops, hide my view. And also gonna be an action event, and hit connect. So now we have these three properties in here. We have the screen. We don't have the text box in there yet. We have to get that in there. We'll have to get the segmented control in there. So we have these three objects in here. All right, so let's get out of the editor here. Oops, let's move this around. Want to get my real estate back. It's here somewhere. I must have lost it. 1 second. So I had to play around here to get this back to where I want it to. The real estate on this is not perfect. All right, so we want to start programming our controllers. So first things first, so we have our show view. So we need to program this, and we'll come down here and type self dot my view dot, actually, what did we call it? We call it my show view. So my show view, I think. What did we call it? Let me think. Let me go over here real quick. See what the heck I called it. Show my view. All right. I knew I called it something. You know what? I got it backwards because we want to program the view. So it'll be my view. I had it right the first time. So we'll have my view dot hidden, and so we're passing in a Boolean value. So I'll say no. And then I'll come down here and do the opposite here. And I'll do self.myView.hidden equals yes. So we're just doing the opposite on this one. All right. So then when we come into the page, we want to make it automatically hidden when it starts off. So we'll do self my view, and then we'll do dot hidden equals yes. So by default we want it to be hidden. So let's see if this works. Take a while to build it for the first time. It builds, so that's a plus. Now let's see if it works. I have my launcher closed, so it'll take a few minutes to come up here, it looks like. It's running somewhere. Oh, it's on my third screen. Pull this out here.